Welcome to Movie Time, where we dive into TV series recaps and movie spoilers. Let's get started. Ariana finds herself at a crossroads. With Cooper no longer providing financial support, she's staring down the harsh reality of going broke. And with no one else to rely on, she knows she needs to act fast. Her solution? A job at the Patch Café, a local pub notorious for its high-energy environment and, unfortunately, its minefield of workplace hazards. As Ariana fills out her application, one of the staff members doesn't sugarcoat the truth. She bluntly asks Ariana if she has the temperament to wait tables, warning her that the cafe is filled with sexual harassers. The staff member explains the impossible dilemma. Enforcing a strict no-touching policy could chase away customers, but ignoring harassment puts employees at risk. It's a damned if you do, damned if you don't scenario. Ariana listens carefully and responds honestly. If she's sexually assaulted, she won't be able to handle herself. Her honesty earns a nod of respect, and the conversation moves to her skills. Can she make drinks? When Ariana confirms she can, Barney, the head bartender, steps in. He doesn't sugarcoat things either. The Patch Café doesn't have a formal training program, he warns. Instead, he throws newcomers into the deep end, expecting them to either sink or swim. Desperate and determined to prove herself, Ariana accepts the challenge. She wants to test her limits and show that she can navigate even the toughest situations. Her first day, however, is chaotic. A persistent customer begins to sexualize her, and at first, Ariana tries to give him the benefit of the doubt. But when he pushes boundaries, she snaps, breaking his nose in a moment of frustration. The incident leaves her shaken, and she briefly considers quitting. But Barney reassures her that the staff has her back, explaining that while the cafe welcomes all kinds of patrons, crossing the line has consequences. Employees are free to defend themselves, and the team supports one another. With this understanding, Ariana takes a deep breath, puts on her apron again, and recommits to the job. She knows the cafe will test her patience, her resilience, and her courage, but she's ready. What started as a necessity to pay the bills is quickly becoming a journey of self-discovery, determination, and proving to herself that she can handle even the toughest challenges thrown her way. The real reason MTech is falling apart. Episode 3 of Landman Season 2 finally pulls back the curtain on the mystery surrounding MTech's collapsing finances, and the truth is far more chaotic than anyone expected. When Tommy sits down with Cammie, Nathan, and Rebecca, he discovers that MTech isn't a single company at all. Instead, it's a tangled web of smaller LLCs, each one depending on money that was supposed to flow from Monty's main holding company. But that money never came. Even worse, every one of those smaller companies has been running entirely on massive loans. Nothing is stable. Nothing is secure. Almost everything MTech owns, from equipment to operations, is financed through borrowed cash. Rebecca lays it out clearly. Monty had been shifting money back and forth between companies while chasing huge acquisitions, trying to grow too fast, too recklessly. In his desperation to land a big win, Monty plunged the entire business into a financial disaster. MTech is drowning in debts, weighed down by a massive mortgage, and even a private jet. Yes, a jet that was also bought with borrowed money. The realization hits Cammie the hardest. You can see the shock, the confusion, the rising panic as she tries to process just how deep the damage goes. With everything teetering on the edge of collapse, the group realizes there's only one possible way out: finding a single, crucial account meant to pay down the loans and stabilize MTech. If that account still exists, it might be the key to saving the entire operation. Cammie immediately thinks of Alan, the one person who might know where Monty kept that account or how the money was moved. But there's a problem. Alan won't answer her calls. He's ignoring every attempt to reach him. And with the timing so suspicious, it raises even bigger questions. Does Alan know something he's hiding? Or is he part of the reason MTech is falling apart? One thing is clear. Episode 3 finally exposes the cracks beneath MTech's empire, and the fallout is just beginning. Thanks for watching Movie Time. If you enjoyed this video, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a recap. See you next time for more.